Hello friend, welcome back, and if you're new here, I'm Rebecca. Welcome. Today I'm going to show you how I sew my strawberries. First, I printed out the pattern. You can find that link in my description box below, or you can just search online for a strawberry pattern printout. Or maybe you don't even need a pattern at all. I have selected some green felt that I have on hand in various shades of green. Also found 3 red cotton fabrics in my stash for my strawberries. After printing and cutting out my pattern, oh, by the way, I just use regular copy paper to print the pattern out. I fold my first choice of fabric so that I can get multiple cuts. I want to make a whole strawberry patch today. Pinning my pattern cutouts on my fabric in no particular order, I will cut as many as I can out of this 1/4 yard cotton fabric. You can select as many prints of fabric as you want. I only had 3 that I liked. You can make as many or as few as you like. Today I'm going to make some for my home and some to sell in my vendor booth. Continue pinning and cutting on all of your various fabric prints. So I apologize, I did not realize the thread was in the way, but I believe we can get through this with no distractions. Moving on to the green felt, the pattern gives you a printout for leaves for the strawberry tops. I will show you how I changed this up a bit to create a different look on the strawberries. After all your red fabric is cut out, let's move over to the machine. Now keep in mind you can sew these by hand if you don't have a machine. Putting edge to edge together with fabric sides facing each other, that would be the top side of the fabric, like you see in the picture up here. I'm using a continuing stitch on my machine, making sure to back stitch at the beginning and the end of each one, sewing a 1/4 inch seam on each one. It's like an assembly line when creating items in bulk. Cut the threads apart or any extra threads and turn inside out. Looks like a tiny party hat, huh? Well, let's get this party started. Taking a needle and thread, use a base stitch around the top of the cone fabric like what you see in the photo. Now, fill with some polyfill and then pull on the base stitch thread and gather. Once you have gathered it, continue with securing the stitch several times around the top of the strawberry so it doesn't unravel. I'm using the leaf cutouts from the pattern. I also was trying to stitch some French knots to make it look like tiny seeds. What you see in the picture is a solid piece of felt I stitched on the top of the strawberry for a different look, and this is how it turned out. The tiny strip of felt is the top stem of the strawberry. Just curl it up and stitch it on the top of your felt leaves. Be sure and tie off your thread and cut any loose threads so your project looks neat and finished. Gift them, sell them, or just enjoy them. Happy sewing, sweet friends.